Guys, it's Ella here. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video we are going to make a card, but the design I did not specially made it because this is the design from Craft magazine. One of the things I do if I get stuck, so when you're a beginner as well, you can do it. When you get your Simply Cards Papercraft magazine or any magazine, they will give you lots of ideas of what to do and how can you use some of the things that are inside. This one came with a coffee break. I don't know if you can see it, but I found this lovely sample of a card, and I'm not going to do exactly the same. However, I will try to have something similar. So what I found in my stash is a pretty design, some paper, a punch, and a sentiment. This is what I'm going to do now. So this is a this is piece of this paper pad. Let me see. So this is one by Lisa Horton, I believe, and it came with one of the issues. It's got lots of different decorations and everything else. This one was cut, I believe, from here. Yeah, it was here. But because the paper are so thin, I had to pop it on another paper, so it doesn't look so thin. And I'm going to be using one of the papers. So it didn't just come with those decorations. It also come with some papers, pretty papers. And this is the green I'm going to be using today. It's only going to be one piece, but I absolutely love it. And I'm going to make something today with it. So now my standard card is going to be 4¼ by 5½, and I already have a panel. So what you do with this panel, first I need to decide how big I'm going to have. So this is my panel, and I need only a piece. So I'm not sure how big piece I need, but it will have to be so that my sentiment is going to pop inside. Yeah, some people ask me how I measure stuff and how do I know how much I need. So definitely I'm going to use another card the same. So I'm going to cut a line this way, because then I cut it in half, so I can use both of the lines on the same piece of card. This sentiment, I'll show you how I did it in a moment. So I'm measuring, and it's going to have 1, 2, 3. Let's put about 3, 4, 2, 3, 4 of those crossroads. Okay, so I'm going to cut 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is what I'm going to cut. Okay, this is the piece of paper I'm going to have. All right, now I'm going to cut it in half. Hopefully it's going to fit. Yeah, and then I have another one, which is 4¼ . And this is the piece I'm going to use. So remember which piece you are using, so you're not going to get mixed up. Now I need to cut this piece of paper in half. Maybe not in half, because one piece is shorter and the other piece is a little bit bigger. So I'm just going to pop it this way. And now my decoration is going to be doily dots from X-Cut. This is just a punch. So what you do is you just start anywhere. Well, I usually start anywhere, and then all you do is punch. And now you have to line up these ones, and then you're going to have a pretty pattern. And now you line up on the other side, so you've got continuous pattern. And this is it. This is my pattern. Now all you gotta do is just do exactly the same on the other side. Now you put your piece of paper inside and line it up. Line it up again. And now I'm going to line it up from that side. Okay. Perfect. There you go. And now I've got 2 pieces. So let's follow the pattern again. So I've got this top over here, decoration, bottom part, and decoration. Now my flowers, pattern paper at the back, and the sentiment. So all I need is the ribbon at the bottom, if I want to, of course. But first what I'm going to do is just check if my, this is the card, I need to check if I need to trim my card or not. See, it's a little bit bigger. It's a tiny bit bigger, so all you gotta do is just cut to the size you want. Yeah. Okay, so once you trimmed and you measure how much you want, this is what I'm going to do. Now I am going to check and line it up with one of my lines on 1 inch. There it is, 1 inch. And now I'm going to check how big hole I have. So my hole is between 5 and 3.5. Yeah, so I need to put this panel so it covers all the holes at the back, and it's between just a little bit here, so it's going to be 5.25, tiny bit, and 3.5. So this is where I need to have my green panel. Where's my glue? And then all you gotta do is just assemble the card slowly. Okie dokie. This is my glue. And now measuring again, just to make sure. So it's going to be 3.5, and I can see the line over here. So it's about 3.5 here, and it should be fine. Doesn't matter if the green is sticking out. And I'm using glue. It's only because if I use any other addition, I will not be able to move my green card. Okay, I can see that the white panel is going to be stick. Don't worry if it's not super straight, because nobody's going to see it at the back. Now it's stuck. I'm going to trim it. And I'm going to trim the size again, so it's nice and even. Perfect. So you've got your panel. And now what I would like to do is to pop this one up. So I don't want my panel to just be flat completely. I would like my panel to pop. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put some my tape to make it a little bit pop. You don't have to do it if you don't have this tape, but I like it because it gives you a little bit more dimension and looks like the card is coming out. You will have to then think about it later on. If I would like to put some ribbon, I'll need to leave a space. I believe I do have some kind of a ribbon that I might use. Let me think about it. I'm going to leave a space somewhere. I'll show you how. So now I'm going to put one on the top. It's going to be there. And then one over here. And this is where the ribbon is going to go, or any twine, if I would like to do it. So yeah, perfect. I can assemble the top. Okay. So my top is ready. Now all I gotta do is just assemble the bottom. Okay guys, so what I did, I went to my stash and I found this one. I couldn't find any twine, so like it shows on this picture they've got green and white twine, but I don't have it, so we need to work with what we have. And what I did is I just found this cool thing for embroidery, I believe, and I've tied a bow. I was thinking it's going to look really bad because it's two colors, but now I think it looks absolutely cool. I think it looks super nice. So what I did is I've put a little double-sided sticky tape over here. I wrapped the twine around it 3 times, 1, 2, 3. It's already have colors that are blend in, so it's not like I've actually specially did it. And I'm going to make it even. I tie the bow, and that's about it. So now it's time to assemble this panel. Since you've got everything attached, and I moved the bow, so I didn't follow exactly the same what it's in the magazine, but I just follow my own instincts, and I decided that the bow is going to go on the other side completely. Perfect. Okay, look at this, it's getting together nicely. Okay, so this is my panel with the flowers. My sentiment, this is on a scrap piece of paper, white, and I was thinking which one I'm going to have. I wasn't very sure, so I follow my instincts and I use this one. You Are My Happy, just a simple one, nice one, that's going to fit nicely over here. You Are My Happy, and you can see everything. This is from Clear Stamps. I don't know where I got it. I believe this is from my sister. She gave it to me as a present, and it's got pretty cool sentiments. It's like, you're my sunshine, I love you just for you, all you need is love, and one of them is you are my happy. So I use my little stack of papers. I stamped it in black, VersaFine, of course, and this is where you are. Now, before I put my flowers, oops, need to top it up, I would like to assemble this one. So it starts, so it's going to start putting, and this one is going to be flat. Okay, so what you do with those flowers, because you have top and bottom that it's already up, you cannot put any more. If you want, you can, so the flowers still pop. You can keep putting and keep putting the information, keep putting 3Ds, but then you might actually pay for some postage, extra postage if you want. This card is going to my friend, so it's going to be hand delivered, and she likes stuff that pops out. And I am going to actually add some 3D tape. Okay, and I need a little one on the side. Here you go, and here you go. Now, like I said, this one and this one is already popped. Those two are already popped, and what you have to do is put an extra one in between, so that the surface is even and your flowers are not going to just go down completely. Because if they do in the card, even in envelope, they can actually go down, like smashed. Okay, this is it. Here you go, here you go. This is all done. Perfect. One more over here. Ooh, this is a small one. I'm going to put an extra one. Okay, so now let's pop it. Somewhere in between, somewhere in the middle, this way. Here you go. And this is my card for today. So this is how you use a pattern that you find in any in any magazine or any book or anywhere, even on if you walk on the street, you can see it anywhere else. So this is my flowers, twine, decorations, sentiment, and a green piece of paper. I hope you enjoyed today. I'm going to have more cards, easy to make. This is really beautiful. And I hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Bye.